How'd you like that music, Big G? Not a fan? Not a fan of the lo-fi?
That music was atrocious.
That was weak. I did not get.
That was the first thing I wrote down. As soon as it started, I put, "Not crazy about this music." That was terrible. Nobody's going to listen to us tonight just because of that. As soon as they heard that music playing, they ran.
Oh boy. I don't know why we do this every week. It's just a tag team on me every week is what it is.
I had people listening, and then all of a sudden they probably left the house.
Fellas, how you doing? It's a new week. We met. Did we meet last week?
Yes, we did.
I can't remember what we did last week.
Last Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's right, we did, because we met and we talked about the Super 12, and then Big G got his teams in, and they all lost last week. So,
how did you get that? I got 2 teams in, and one of them lost. One of them.
They lost.
You put in 3 teams, and they all lost. They all gone. At least they out of this poll this week. I can't wait to get that.
We don't have teams. Just for everybody listening, we don't have teams. Now. We're not biased towards teams. Only Big G is. Big G is.
Really? You're not Christiansburg? Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Whoa,
so now it's going out hot now. It's going out hot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coming.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be. We're going to have to call out some stuff right here. Look,
Devin, how you doing?
I got it. Go ahead, Dev. I'll get to all my stuff after you.
I'm doing great, Gregory. I got to watch some good basketball. I got to see, the last team that got put in our Super 12 last week. Got to see them in person, just get beat severely. It was Big G's team, unfortunately. Dan River, my alma mater. So I hate to see them lose like that, but they kept it close in the end. But not doing good. I'm glad that nobody has called me out on teams that I've wanted in, because I think everybody understands, this guy knows ball.
You're part of it too. Believe me, you're part of this too.
All right.
Yeah, how come y'all never do go after each other? You always go after me.
He's tonight. He just set himself up for tonight.
I hope so. Golly, I don't know how much I can take.
So is it time for me?
Go ahead, Big G. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Hey, listen. Before I get started, I need to go ahead and let everyone know that I am in the Panhandle. I had to come down and cheat my company out of work again this week. So I'm in the Panhandle, staying on Pensacola Beach. Beautiful place. Absolutely tremendous. And I actually picked up 4 sponsors this week while I'm down here. So I just want to let everybody know.
Sponsors for us or for you?
For us, yeah. No, actually for me. So I just got to throw it out there. First and foremost, I don't care where I stay. That's not true. But anyway, I can find a place to stay and lay my head down and sleep, but I got to find a gym. Y'all know that. I got to find a gym. And listen, if you ever come to Pensacola, Gulf Breeze, go see Chip at Chip's 24-hour racquetball and fitness. This dude has got a gym. It's second to none. You can pay online, and he gives you like a door key inside your phone. You click like you go into a hotel. Best of the best. Got a wonderful gym. I told him to listen tonight, by the way, that I was going to throw him some recognition tonight. So he might be on here. I don't know, but I gave him a text message to look us up. Listen, Hampton Inn and Suites providing Big G accommodations all week here. I mean, it's been wonderful. Krabby seafood tonight, homemade meal, shrimp, boil, corn on the cob, she crab soup with sherry. I got to mention this. I've never got a shot glass of sherry with my she crab soup, and I had to be educated tonight. When the girl brought it to me, I said, I'm sorry. I've never seen whatever that is on the side of my plate like that. Can you educate me right now? She goes, oh, we cook our soup in sherry or with sherry, but some people like to add a little bit more to it. So I added some sherry to my soup. It was delicious. And then last but not least, the breakfast table. Been going to eat breakfast at the breakfast table every morning, and it's been delicious. I guess I'll go ahead and get everything out of the way. I'm really, really about to lose my junk tonight watching the Olympics, okay? Yeah, because I'm so nervous right now. The U.S. women curling team is in a battle. I'm hoping that they can pull this out. You know, everybody probably already knows they won, I guess, right? Did they win?
I don't know.
I think Greg is on mute, ain't he? He must be not his.
It's Switzerland, right?
Yeah, they're playing Switzerland right now.
Yeah, they win. Great shot at the very end.
Yeah, nice. So anyway, they'll go on and play in the medal round. Hey, huge shout out to our U.S. women's hockey team.
Oh my gosh, yes, what a game!
Who somebody said they sucked for 58 minutes.
Yeah,
that's not a lie. That's not a lie, is it? They were down 1-0 until 2 minutes left in the game. That's 2 20-minute periods. That's 40 minutes, and then 18 minutes right there. That's 58 minutes.
So they sucked for 58 minutes and then pulled it out. I tell you what, that was one of the best moves I've seen on any level of hockey. That was a heck of a goal. I
have a love-hate relationship with 3-on-3 hockey.
I don't think it's right.
I don't like it either. It's too much open ice for everybody. Like it's no fun. It's like label. I don't know.
So what is it? They don't want to play more than one overtime or something?
Yeah, I guess kind of reduce the amount of time playing because I guess
do 4.
Yeah,
it's just way too much. I don't like it. I mean,
because you can win the game basically off the first layup. You know, first layup you get, you might win it. So it's like that's not fun.
So way to go, women, for the U.S. gold. I'm a little saddened this week as well. It's kind of with mixed emotions that I announced that Dylan Mingo has decided to commit to the University of North Carolina. He actually did it on First Take on TV on ESPN this week, which buys our guy Hubert another 10 years on his contract, basically. So he's as long as you can recruit. And then, but look, I just found out on the Weather Channel that the nor'easter is going to drop 3 feet of snow on us this weekend. So I just,
wait, what?
Let everybody know.
Nah.
It's some kind of nor'easter coming through. I don't think it's going to affect us at all. And on the southern end of Central.
I'm finally moving up to Virginia this weekend on Sunday.
You might see 3 feet of snow when you get here.
I've been gone for 7 years, and I'm finally coming back. 7 years.
I think I hit everything.
Might get rough.
I think I got everything. Yeah.
Man, he just doesn't care. I'm coming back after 7 years. That's
I can't wait till you get here. I can't wait till Sarah and Presley get here and Sydney.
We're just on borrowed time right now. You know, we'll see what happens with me.
I need to throw one more shout out. I got a shout out to my little guy over there on the left, little Dev. He showed up in Massanutten on Thursday night. We went and had a little din at the Campfire Grill. Wasn't bad at all. laid around, watched a little Olympics, and enjoyed the night off. Cheated Cherokee again on Thursday.
Gregory, how are you doing, man? I feel like we never ask you how you're doing.
Y'all never do. I mean, it's kind of selfish of you two. I've been doing okay.
Look at that.
I've been doing okay. Like I said, I've been busy. I am not on my A game tonight. I have been. We have a final walkthrough tomorrow. Not for us, but for the guy who's buying our house. So he's coming here tomorrow. We still have all our dunk everywhere. I don't know why he wouldn't wait until after we're gone to do the final walkthrough, but hey, if he wants to do it, that's fine. So
can he actually back out tomorrow?
I don't think so, because I think he's stuck. I don't know. Well, actually, we'll find out. Maybe he can. So if he does, we're absolutely screwed. So I hope not.
So
Yeah,
hey. So he knows all about the bodies buried underneath the
wow.
In the basement.
He's a big sports fan too, so he probably listened tonight. So
in the crawl space.
Gosh. No, I've just been busy with the moving. I'm moving up Tuesday. Sunday. I got my week planned out. Monday, I'll be at Salem and GW. Tuesday, Roanoke and Roanoke and Hampton City.
Hold on a second. Don't you have your dates wrong?
Monday is I think the first.
I thought 24th was the basketball games.
24th, I think, is the semifinals of 2C.
So they don't play on Monday. Maybe I looked at it wrong. We'll get to that.
Oh, ODAC's on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday the 24th.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm talking about Salem and GW play on Monday night, I believe. So we'll get into all that region play talk and everything. I guess you guys want to discuss some Super 12 information, some stuff.
We're gonna have to, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm tired of getting my brains beat in every week over my teams are losing. My teams don't lose. My teams do not lose. Y'all build this top 12 up and try to make it top heavy, and then you guys just fall. They just fall apart. But I have an answer tonight. I have an answer tonight for all of it.
Again, I just want to say no one has teams. This is about what Big G says, that we support different teams, but hey, we support who we think we should be in there. That's all it is. So just going over last week. So this is it's 9 days ago. So EC Glass was 1. I think they're 21-0 now. Salem is 2. Martinsville is 3. Patrick Henry 4 there. Hidden Valley 5. Graham 6. 7. LCA 8. Nelson County 9. Liberty Bedford 10. William Fleming 11. Case Spring and 12. Dan River. That's what we had last week, guys.
And I feel like at least 2 of those teams were shoved down my throat last week. They were. Yeah. At least 2 of those teams were shoved down my throat.
Who you want to mention names, or you just?
I think they'll show up when we start doing the poll. I think we'll know exactly who it is.
I do want to give a shout out though. Thax Roland, who we've been talking about on this podcast, he committed to Christopher Newport. So Thax is listening.
Oh, nice.
So
I
think we should say some congratulations to I think we said it last week, but oh my gosh, what's the guy at GW? Can't think of his name. Matos. His son committed to William and Mary.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put a congratulations to Thax.
I think it was 3 kids, wasn't it? One going to, oh my goodness, D3 somewhere, D2. I can't remember.
One's going to Barton.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
And then Law is going to Liberty, right?
Yeah, but it was somebody else though. It was another guy. 23.
Yeah.
Can't remember what his name is. 22, 23. Can't remember what that. Anyway, congratulations to everybody. Yeah, GW actually had a signing day, and I think it's great. They need to do stuff like that.
All right, so let's see here. So, I mean, do we want to go through? Devin, you want to go through do you have your thing pulled up? There's Matos. Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, Matos. I mean, I think we need to get an idea for the show. I think we need to get Thax. We need to get Matos on here. We need to get our guy from Liberty on here. We need to go through go back through football and just kind of talk about the guys who's committed to different colleges and why they did that. So just kind of give them a little publicity, for a second there.
And the other thing that we need to do is, if he hasn't ruled us out and kind of blocked us on social media or our telephones, is we still got to get Coach Lamb and his boys from the Strasburg Rams from winning the state championship.
Yes. Yeah.
June, I'll shout you out.
So we definitely needed that. So we definitely need to reach out to some of these recruits and get them on here. Just do a live show, let them talk about their commitments and whatnot. Oh, here we go. So Matos has it. Reeves went to North Carolina Central.
There we go.
Josh Barton, Tony to William and Mary, and Law to Liberty. That's awesome, though.
Yep. And they are going to be loaded next year. GW's loaded still. On offense, I know for sure.
Okay, Devin, bring his stuff to the stage here.
All right, boys.
We got the net rankings again.
Updated net.
Yes.
So the bulleted teams are teams from last week's poll. So Glass.
He hates this.
I need to ask a question before we do this.
Let's ask it.
How long ago was this done?
This was done last night, and
after the games last night.
After the games last night.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
And Christiansburg was just updated as well because they updated their record on Max Prep. So Glass number 1, PH number 2, Salem, Hidden Valley, LCA, Martinsville, William Fleming, GW Danville out of nowhere, all the way up into top 10. Graham, Floyd, Luray, they're just in there for pure stats only. Allegheny, Nelson. I guess Allegheny would be your 12th team there if we were just going off the net. But
I cannot argue. I can't argue with that with the teams. I can't.
It looks pretty good. I mean, I'm telling you, at the end of the season, it definitely I feel like it definitely does a good job of showing who should be where. But you see, Cave Spring,
LCA's really jumped up a lot.
Oh yeah, their strength of schedule helps them out a ton. But Cave Spring and Dan River, Gregory said it. I mean, he said it. I don't want to expose private text or anything, but he said the net didn't lie about Dan River last week. I think they were ranked teams. Hey, I'll say this: I went to see Nelson and Dan River play on what Monday night, and that game was not close. Right. I think Nelson wound up winning by 9 points. That game was not close in the slightest. It was a 28-point game going into the fourth quarter, and obviously Dan River, they were able to make some noise against the Nelson backups there. But I'm telling you, I came away from that game. I think I have a new number 1 team in 2A. I know that Martinsville is still ranked ahead of Nelson in the net and everything, but just from what I've seen and then watching the game last night against Floyd, I think Nelson is a more complete team right now, but we'll see.
That's a smart man right there. That's a smart man right there.
Region right now, I think they're the 2 best teams in 2C, but we'll see.
Tell your big brother how smart you are.
Why is he so smart?
He's a smart man.
Jeez, I mean, y'all two just.
I'm just going to tell you. Listen, y'all had your chance to knock Dan River out of the top 12. Somebody else had to agree with me at 12 to let Dan River in, so I'm not feeling but so bad. Okay.
Here's another little chart I made. So this is a good graphic to kind of represent who is.
I can't even see that.
Yeah, sorry. Let me make it smaller.
Yeah, I can't see that, man. What the
Let me make it smaller and let me zoom. Let me zoom in a little bit.
Is this a PowerPoint for little people or something like
that? I think it's a PowerPoint for the non-blind.
All right.
PowerPoint for ants?
Good Lord.
Are you able to see it at all now? I mean, is it still too small?
Yeah. Hold on. I happen to have a pair of glasses I'm going to put on.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get
this is like the thing
still can't see it.
Do for college where like Florida's like all the way by themselves,
Yeah, exactly. So this is taken into your net efficiency rating, which is your offensive and defensive rating combined, and your strength of schedule. So you look in this top right here. These are the teams who have the strongest strength of schedule, and they have the highest efficiency of all the teams that we covered. So really, Glass is just standalone, by themselves. PH is all the way up there just because their strength of schedule is there. Hidden Valley and Salem. I would say those 4 teams.
Wow, look at Glass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Glass. I got a question.
Yeah.
And I'm not picking on these 2 guys just because they're the teams I need to pick on. And I find myself calling these two out every week. I just don't understand. Okay, that's what it amounts to. It's either ignorance bliss on my part, or I just don't
Ignorance.
understand. Okay, either one. So I'm looking at two teams right there in that right quadrant, trying to figure out how they're in that right quadrant with the records they have, and one of them happens to be 4-8 in the conference. So tell me how they're in that position, please. I see you going right to the arrow, aren't you?
Spring. I assume you're talking Cave Spring, and I assume you're talking Christiansburg, right?
How did you ever guess?
So those two teams. Hey, believe it or not, those two teams play a really hard schedule. I mean, they both played Salem. They both played Hidden Valley. They're both playing PH. Well, I don't know if Christiansburg ever played PH, but strong strength of schedule. And they I would say this line right here, this horizontal line that's going across, that's average in terms of where you're at in terms of your offensive and defensive rating.
It goes back to my question last week. You play the top, take the top 25 in conference in the basketball, and you play the top 10 your conference. You can lose every game and still be in the right quadrant.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, there's teams like Liberty. I mean, who's got a really strong strength of schedule, and they are, and Franklin County, another team with a really strong strength of schedule, and if you're not winning games, then you're probably not going to be in the top right up there.
Well, I got when we get to those conference battles, those regionals, I got some comments, so I'll just save it for them.
I think the real thing to that kind of is hard to decipher is, when you look at Allegheny, you look at Christiansburg, you look at Cave Spring, and you compare those teams who are, they're in the top right quadrant there, but then you got Martinsville, you got Nelson, you got Graham, Dan River to a certain extent. You got those teams in the top left who are playing a weak strength of schedule, but they're pretty efficient teams. I mean, look at PH and Perry McClure. Those teams are just blowing people out of the water, and their strength of schedule is just hurting them to death right now. But if they put in 2A, they would probably be top right. But
all right, so look, anybody below the line is playing a weak schedule. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
They're just they're below average in terms of their offensive and defensive rating. The strength of schedule, if you look at that 500 that's going straight up there, all the teams to the right of that middle line there, they have a strong strength of schedule or an above average strength of schedule. The teams below it have a weak strength of schedule.
All right, where's
EJ at? EJ should be here looking at this, man.
I know EJ.
There they are. Okay, I didn't see him.
Visuals and stuff, but I need them.
Yeah.
Where's EJ? EJ.
All right, I got. Okay, well, I'm good with this. I think it's wonderful. Yeah. I think it is finally showing exactly what I've known all along.
Okay.
So,
what were you gonna say, Greg?
So to the right of the line is they're playing a good schedule, a really tough schedule, and then the further up, their offense and defense rating is really good.
Oh yeah.
So like Glass, they played a tough schedule and they're getting it done on offense and defense.
Yes, they don't have the strongest strength of schedule.
They're by themselves.
So, y'all gonna give me the hardest time about a particular team last week, and what do you know? They're above the line. They just happen to be playing a little weaker schedule.
Salem?
Yeah.
Salem's right here. Sorry. It's kind of hard to see. You got them in Hidden Valley are kind of the same team.
Look at Dan River. Dan River. Wow.
Where are they at?
Got murdered last week over this.
Yeah.
Where would GW be?
They're not playing a good schedule though.
Yeah, but they're very efficient. They're above the line.
GW right in here.
Well,
okay. All right.
And GW, I mean, I don't know what Dan River. What was the score between Dan River and Gretna recently? Like in the most recent time they played.
Dan River got spanked. I think it was like 59 to 46 or 69 to 56. It was a spanking.
And GW just demolished.
Just beat Gretna to death. Yeah.
I think you kind of see a trend too in terms of these teams, just a little bit where it kind of is like probably slanted down and to the right. And I think the teams that are above that trend line, probably LCA, PH, Glass, Hidden Valley, and Salem, I think are probably the teams who are the ones to, that really stand out the most. But I think GW is coming on strong. They've won like 12 straight or whatever it is now. And
they have not lost since January 10th against William Fleming.
January 10th.
Mr.
Yep.
Meadows said he loves this. I think I like this better than I do the net rankings. I really do.
All right.
I know
All
I'm
right.
going to get crucified here by saying this.
Pretty much.
I'm looking at the 12 wins, and I think they're games that they should have won anyways. Though I don't
Who's
think
that?
they were
Hmm.
GW.
All right,
Yeah.
so listen. Hold on, Devin. I'm sorry to cut you off because I got to
Nah,
ask this question since he brought that up. So
I
there's a team that's 20-2 right now. So are you trying to tell me they should have won all 20 games because of who they play? They should have won those games.
who are you talking about? Though I don't know.
There's only one 20-2 team in the whole thing.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow. Well, at least he's complimenting me still. You know,
Yeah, that's right.
We just got to do better during football, I guess.
So there's only one 20-2 team in the whole thing. So I think that's I don't like that statement though. How you meant that? I mean that's just like Glass. So Glass is 21-0. So they should have beaten all 21 teams. Is that right? Okay.
I think you're taking this. I think you're taking this a little. But hold on. I mean, it depends who they play, though. I just thought that the teams on GW's list right here, the last 12.
Yeah.
I don't see where they were been out talented by these other teams they played.
What is the
about
conference? It's totally slipping my mind. What conference do they play in?
Who, GW?
They
District
play
GW?
that Piedmont.
The Piedmont is. I'll say this. It is a weak
It's terrible.
basketball.
Why are you giving me a hard time then?
I'm just saying, does that statement hold true for every? So
No.
I guess you just look at everybody's schedule and say, well, you should have beat them anyway.
There's a lot of teams that do that. Yeah, you're
But
right.
I'm saying they won 12 games, but 12 straight, so they should have won them anyway. So it's no big deal. Is the way I'm hearing.
I didn't say that either. I just said they're games that should have won. See what he does? He creates a divide in this podcast. I didn't say. Golly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I have the information I need here. I mean,
All right. Well, good. So we go ahead and get into it. Is there anything else y'all need to see?
there's still gonna be some arguments. I think.
Let me get my glasses. Let me take off my glasses. I don't need to see this to know what's right.
Oh, you need it? Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All
So we going down. We getting ready to do this.
Let's duke it out. Let's do it.
Okay.
I think it's fairly obvious who we're having number one. EC Glass, the Seminole District champions, 21-0. I think they're only undefeated team in the state. Is that correct?
That's correct.
As a matter of fact, I think so. Yeah, EC Glass Hilltoppers number one. If you didn't listen, go back and listen to our episode on Tuesday. We had Coach Best and Gavin Author on to talk about the podcast and just talk about their season and what they do to get to the Siegel Center this year. So hopefully they can get there. But yeah, there's no concerns there. Number one, EC Glass. This is where I think we're going to start disagreeing.
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
So when we go, I'll go for number two.
We already know who you got if it's the same team as last week, but we'll see.
Me personally, I don't think. I mean, there's two teams here. I think for number two, and I'm not going to make any changes because I think. I mean, they haven't lost, so you can't take them out of number two. But
Right.
I'm gonna stick with Salem. I think Patrick Henry also has something to say about that too.
I think it's Salem.
Well, I think Salem. I mean, PH I guess has better wins overall, but I think Salem they've beat PH twice, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, I think you got to go Salem there.
I want to say that. Let me check and make sure before I say this out loud. There's people out there who listen to this and then they'll get us. Yes, the last loss that Patrick Henry had was January 13th, and that last loss was to Salem.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, yeah, since then they have beat William Fleming, Christiansburg, and Hidden Valley all back to back, and a case win. So that's some good wins there. I mean, but like I said, Salem has not lost. I don't think since then, right, Devin?
Well, Salem. I mean, they lost to Cave Spring, which was their most recent.
Loss.
They lost twice. Lost twice to Cave Spring, actually.
Chris with the Wake Forest. Ooh, Wake Forest. We'll let you slide this time. But yeah, see, Salem swept PH, Cave Spring. Yeah, that is actually pretty weird. So, but the River Ridge has been so good this year. Like it's things like that are happening. And
who wound up winning? Did Who wound up winning the River Ridge?
I think Patrick Henry did, right?
Yeah, they were. They
I
were.
thought for some reason I saw William Fleming. Are they in the River Ridge or no?
They're in the Blue Ridge.
Okay, all right. So William Fleming, I know, won the Blue Ridge. Okay.
Yeah. So all right. So Salem number 2, right?
Mhm.
Everyone's go with that. I think they're 19-3. Is that correct? Does that
Salem
matter of
is-
fact?
I got 18-3.
18-3. Salem Sparks
Who's
number
that?
2.
Salem.
Oh, they have to win tonight, so they beat Christiansburg. So they're 19-3.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Who'd they beat?
Christiansburg.
Mm-hmm.
A quality team. They
Yeah,
are.
that's a quality win, but I mean, this guy. I hope when you go back to Christiansburg, for whatever reason, I hope they kick you out of town.
I rode through there the other week, and they wouldn't let me ride over there next to the high school.
Good. 3.
I had a team in there that nobody wants in there, but y'all just changed my mind, and I'll put this one there. I'll say PH is number 3.
I agree. I don't think there's an.
Who was going to be, or do you want to save it?
I'll save it to number 4.
All right.
Because I think it's legit.
Patrick Henry there at 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Here's where we can start arguing.
Okay.
I don't think this should be much of an argument here. We'll see.
I gotta go back to my list real quick. I mean, so Martinsville lost. They lost to Floyd just last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Close game, or I guess it came back in a close game. I don't think they should drop too far, but 4. I would say Hidden Valley would be 4 for me.
A Hidden Valley for me as well. I don't know who Big Reg is going to put there. I mean,
Oh yeah, who do you have at 4?
Y'all know who I got it for?
Who?
Nelson County.
oh, okay, all right.
That's not bad. That's not. I'm not saying that's bad.
So y'all got Hidden Valley at 4. Can't argue with you.
Hidden Valley has lost to Salem, Hanley, PH, and PH again. I mean, come on, they're playing.
Right. So I'll go ahead and just tell you, I got Nelson County at 5.
All right, Gregor, who do you got at 5?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, Graham has lost. Didn't they lose? Who did they lose? They lost to Richlands or something like that.
Yeah, last week, but they come back and won. They're still 16-3.
Gosh, I mean, how far back does Martinsville fall at that loss to a really good Floyd team, right?
There's only 2 20-win teams in this thing.
I'll go Nelson County at 5. I think they've.
Okay.
I mean, Devin, you saw them play against Dan River, and they smashed Dan River, who we thought was a good team, who just got in the top 10. Beat them bad twice, actually. I know they came back at the end, but yeah.
Colton Ward, he's a beast. I mean, he's gotten so much better than he even was last year, and he and Bryce Giles, and they're such a complete team. I actually did not have Nelson at number 5. I actually had LCA at 5, but I had Nelson at 6, so I'm okay with them there.
Well, I appreciate y'all going along with old dear old dad tonight. Thank y'all. Like him at y'all's mercy.
We'll let you live this time.
Thank you.
So 5 was Nelson.
Yeah. I don't make no bones about it. I had them 3, so that's okay.
3.
I can't argue with it.
Yeah.
When we start talking about PH, I said okay, they're 4. So that's all. I'm fine. I think they're top 5.
I want to know how Chris feels about Nelson County at 5. I mean, Nelson County's a really good 2A team. I have no problem with that. I know that region.
They're number 2, 2A.
We'll get to it in a minute, but that region is going to be just nuts.
Yeah,
They're
pretty loaded.
That's the best region in my book.
Yeah, and
So
also
top
they'll
2
be my
make it,
backyard.
though, right?
Huh?
Top 2 make it to the state tournament. Is that right?
In each region, right?
Okay.
Oh no, he said who?
Who's he talking about?
I said I wonder how he feels about Nelson County. He said who?
Ooh.
6. I think Devin mentioned it before. They played a really tough schedule this year, but they're going to be the 6th seed in their, I think, in the region as well. So we might as well put them 6 in our schedule here. LCA.
I'll go that. I had Martinsville, but I'll go LCA 6. And I want to say something because I wish y'all could see this right here. I have an asterisk beside LCA, and I'll say it right now. I think, and I know Glass is number one, so that don't take it to that point. I think LCA is probably playing their best basketball right now. I think Coach Klein was very, very intelligent to put this schedule together, and I would not want to play this team in the region. I would not want to. I think this team is going to pull out. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't win their region.
Since their last, well, I'll say this: since January 9th, they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on around maybe 10 or more. Lone loss was to Glass by 7, so they're taking care of business at the end. They beat Liberty, who was a good 2A team, by 20 and by 40 almost. So yeah, I agree. Playing some good ball at the end. Have a win over Western Albemarle too since January 9th as well. So yeah, getting it done. So I like LCA there at 6 as well. 7, I'd probably got to go back to Martinsville here. I know we dropped a few spots. I'd go Martinsville at 7.
Yeah, I would say Martinsville as well. I mean, I think Big Greg's probably going to go there too, right?
Yep.
Are we being too hard on Martinsville after? I mean, obviously Floyd is not a slouch by any means, but a team you beat by 30 the first time, and then I don't know. They just didn't. I watched the game on NFHS or whatever last night, and they just didn't. They didn't look the same, man. They just did not.
Share that password.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
No comment. I gotta. Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Okay, yeah.
The funny thing is Floyd is 18-4. I mean, they're no slouch, like you said. I didn't realize their record had gotten to 18-4.
All right, this is I think we're struggling here. 7.
7 is
8. Sorry, 8.
Yeah.
8.
I have Graham at 8.
Devin?
I have William Fleming at number 8.
I had Fleming at 9. I'll go 8 with Fleming.
Okay, who you got?
I mean,
who did you have?
Here he goes.
I honestly don't know. I
Christiansburg.
No, I think
Cave Spring.
So William Fleming finished at 16-7. Blue Ridge champs. The thing that gets me though, they did lose last week to Franklin County.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Franklin County is terrible, but
here's the other thing about Franklin County is that they have also beaten Patrick Henry.
I'll say this, they did beat North Cross at North Cross just a couple days before. Beat William Byrd and Stanton River. Oof. Y'all want them at
I mean, I'm conceding them to 8, but I have Graham at 8.
Look at Graham real quick.
I think Graham's loss to Richlands is
bad.
Probably a worse loss than Fleming to Franklin County, but I mean, they're both not great losses, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Graham lost on the 12th. I had just beaten Lebanon by 22 too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's tough. I say it's getting tough from here. We're just kind of shuffling the decks on the board. I'm fine. We can go Fleming at 8.
Okay.
They moved up 2 spots after a loss to Franklin County. Interesting. All right, so 9.
I have Graham.
Devin has someone else.
I have a team who seemingly has risen from the ashes. I have GW at number 9.
I have 3 teams that I was going to introduce into the top 12 tonight, so I don't have a problem putting GW at number 9.
So Graham's really falling off this. Okay.
That loss to Richlands really
it's bothering you?
Yeah, it really is.
Welcome back to the GW Eagles, to number 9 there in the Super Temple. They've been out for a minute.
They have risen.
Shout out to Kobe, right? Didn't y'all say he's the leading
GW's all-time leading scorer, I think, right? Over 1,500 points.
Who CJ Barksdale, all those guys who came through when like back in the day. I mean, that's crazy for him to be the all-time leading scorer. But
yeah, from here, I'm I might have to look at some other. I mean, not 10. I mean, we have Graham. I guess we have Graham at 10, right? We can't kick Graham out completely.
Yeah, I got Graham there.
And I got 2 newbies for 11 and 12.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah.
Then we have to go back to your graphic. I mean, I think the last 2 teams here. All right, 11 and 12. Let's round it out here.
My number 11 is according to this would be another 19-win team, and for some reason they get pushed out every week. Every week they get pushed out.
Oh boy.
Yep. So I don't see how we can do it this week. They're 19 and 3, and they're the number 2 1A team.
Oh, here comes the East Side Spartans.
Nope, it's the
Patrick
Henry Glade Springs.
Honestly, I mean, I don't have a problem. I think they've played their schedule, and yeah, I don't have a problem with that. They're like we
what's your graphic say, Devin? Can you go back to your graphic with the
they're in the upper right quadrant, I think.
They're not in the upper right quadrant, unfortunately. But
so 11 12, let's get these. So we need to get back to.
I thought they were up in the top above the line.
So yeah, they're way up above the line. They're blowing teams out of the water like we talked about, but their schedule is the only thing.
They're efficient against low. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
It looks like they're efficient against their strength of schedule though is pretty low.
Yeah. I think I had. Gosh, I got to check it real quick.
So we still have. Go ahead.
I had Floyd at 11.
Yeah, I mean Floyd and Allegheny.
I had Floyd and Allegheny. I think Allegheny's strength of schedule is the thing that puts them over. But I
can't get Allegheny in there at 15 and 5. I can't do it.
I like Floyd at 11, and I would go with PH at 12 just to get them in because I think.
What did you say?
I had PH Glade Springs at 11 and Floyd at 12. Welcome back, Floyd at 12. If y'all want to put them at 11, that's fine with me.
Allegheny just did lose to Fort Defiance on the 16th.
Yeah,
by 15.
By 15.
So all right, so Floyd, I think Floyd should get back in with a huge win over Martinsville. Did just lose to Glenbard though. I mean, that's something we got.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if they would have beat Glenbard, I think they'd probably be a top 10 team.
Christiansburg just lost tonight. Gosh,
that makes them 16 and 7, and then
what's Union's record right now?
8 and 4 or something like that. I mean, they've played like nobody.
Well, I said that too, and someone was correcting me. I was like, no, they actually played more. I don't know why.
Is that right? Are they just not updating scores on Max Preps?
And I want to make a clear statement here. I welcome Floyd back at number 11.
Okay.
Even though, what's my all-time saying? You lose by 30, you don't. Yeah, you lose by 30, 40, you don't deserve to be in. I'm willing to concede, especially after that Martinsville win.
Yeah. All right, so Floyd County 11.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody agrees with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say this. I mean, they've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have won 6 straight. I don't understand the Glenbard loss. I don't know if someone was out or something like that. What happened there? But then they beat Martinsville.
But Glenbard made the regionals, guys.
That's true. Glenbard's been up and down. Yeah, it seems like they have a decent team. They just can't
Just think if Brody would have stayed in school, they might be looking for a state.
All right, so number 12. I mean, this can be hard because I mean, like Liberty just got beat bad by LCA. You had Allegheny who just lost.
I don't know how you can argue with PH Glade Springs. I don't know how you can argue with it.
Devin, who'd you have at 12?
I mean, I had Allegheny at 12, but
goodness.
I'm all right with them not being in there. I know that Big Greg does not, and especially that loss to Fort Defiance. Yeah, maybe that's not the greatest pick. I would say, thinking back about it now, I would probably say Christiansburg or PH.
Where's Lebanon?
You said PH. Oh, PH Glade Spring. Okay.
Lebanon they're down here near Dan River and Nelson.
Hold on just a sec.
Oh man, I feel like we're forgetting somebody.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to look at that and see
They
if
had a big win over Dan River, but then they got GW just whooped them the other night.
yeah.
Gosh, it's tough.
I mean,
It's always
Liberty.
the last one.
Every time Liberty plays somebody quality, they just get smoked. You know, you can't really put them in.
But they're the number one team in the regional. Makes zero sense to me. Zero.
All right, who y'all want for number 12? It's just
Hold on. Who did y'all? I got to hold on before y'all. I want to make sure my head's screwed on tight right here
please.
before I make a derogatory comment that
Oh,
come back to bite me.
we're gonna lose all our sponsors.
Yeah. Well, we can't lose our Pensacola sponsors. They don't know these things.
Um,
All right. So you got a team that you just said is 7-6 in their conference. They lost tonight, correct?
who are you talking about?
Christiansburg.
Yeah. So they're actually 7-6.
I wasn't even defending them tonight.
You just said the two teams, PH and those two.
I'll just look at I said I was trying to think who else is on here. Like, I don't know. I'm fine with whoever y'all want to go with. Like, I don't know. Well, is everyone's just different losses. I mean, can you quality losses? I mean, Christiansburg just lost to Salem. I mean, that's not a bad loss, right?
Okay, let's put them upside each other. What's the differences here?
So PH, I would need to go back through their schedule, but the only real like big win that they've had is over Lebanon, I feel like. But I don't know, maybe somebody
10-0 in their conference. All right, so I'm looking at the schedule right now. All right, hold on. I just want to find out what they've done wrong here. They lost to Lebanon the first time, 71-63, so that's one of their losses. They lost to Abingdon, which is now 14-8. So that was, and then they lost to Union. So, and you just said Union was okay. So I'm just, Chilhowie. Who did Chilhowie not beat? Who did they beat not too awful long ago? Chilhowie beat somebody. They beat Chilhowie.
Who has who is PH beaten that's like got a pulse?
I thought Chilhowie was.
Other than Lebanon. I mean, Chilhowie is 14-9, which I guess isn't terrible, but they're
JJ Burton, they beat them to death. Lebanon, they beat them. Marion, Twin Springs, let me think. Virginia High to death.
Virginia High has won like 2 games this year.
All right, I'm just trying to.
No, I mean they've played the schedule that they've had to play with.
What are they? 1A, 1A.
Who's your 12?
I mean, I had Allegheny there. I was simply going off of the most recent net ranking. I mean, they've beaten Perry McClure, Rocktown, Georgia Wythe, Stanton twice. They've beaten Storch Draft, who's a good team.
All right, so obviously in 1A, they're number 2 in 1A, and I guess their strength of schedule comes into play because they're number 2 behind Luray, who was 17-6, but their strength is supposedly 1.3. They're above Perry McClure at 3.
And I'll say this too: Christiansburg is out of it for me. I didn't put them in the top 12 just because they lost to Wayne Birdell tonight. And they lost to Salem.
Here you go. Chilhowie is 15-9. They're number 14, so I guess they would consider it a pulse. Twin Springs is 17, 14-7.
Who's in 4A then?
Holston 13-9.
Halifax would be behind GW, and JF. I mean, I would say, all right, if Christiansburg is out, I would say Allegheny or PH, but I'd be down for either one.
Who would win in a hypothetical game between Allegheny and PH?
I think Allegheny would win, but I don't know. It's hard to tell.
You know what? Listen to this. I want y'all to know something, okay? Listen to this. This is how ridiculous 1A is after a certain point, okay? When you get to actually it goes on further. When you go to the second page from 27 through 50, 27 through 50. The number, there's not the one winning record. I don't even know who this is. Number 29. Who's Carver College and Career Academy Wolverines in Chester, Virginia? Never heard of. They are 11-7. Everybody ranks from 11-12 to 1-19. William Campbell, good Lord. 4-12. Matthews, Council 4-18. I ain't even heard of these people.
I mean, yeah.
Charles City 1-17. Hurley 0-21. Twin Valley 6-20. I mean, come on. So basically, 1A comes down to about 20 teams, if that. 16 teams. Let's just say 16 because it's 4 in each region, right?
You saw Allegheny in person. What did you think of them when you saw them?
I gave him my assessment. I said that Allegheny was like, I did not expect them to win the games that they did. I guess George Wythe, I thought Wythe was going to blow them out, but Allegheny just hangs in there. They're like one of those teams that just hangs on, and then they have players like, was it Insminger? I think is his name. The kid can light it up from the outside. They have a couple guys who can shoot it. It reminds me of the football team. Like they're just right there. Like they're not going to like blow you out by any means. They're going to hang in with you the whole time. Definitely a good Class 3 team. I don't know how far they're going to make it. That I'm not sure, but I think what gets me here is Allegheny. I think they can be a really good team. They've shown that. The last few losses have really confused me. I think they lost by 15 twice and lost by 30 to Wilson Memorial, who's a good team, but that kind of worries me there. And you have a team like Liberty who's lost, by 40 to Liberty Christian. What?
I'm sorry. Virginia High is 0-19.
Like I do not know who's gonna be 12. We just gotta pick somebody. Just boom,
all right, let's go PH. They got Baby K Wood on that team. Let's go PH Glade Spring.
Even though your net rankings have Allegheny in front.
I mean, I'm willing to put PH there. They can't help the schedule they played. I'm not sure, what the difference would be if they each played the same schedule, but
I don't think the schedule's that bad if y'all actually go down the line. I mean, they got some 15 and 10s and 16 and 4s.
Look how far over there Allegheny is on the right side of the line, and then look how far left of the line is PH Clay Spring.
Union's 8-4.
I think we can go to Allegheny. I think we have to do it.
All right.
Nah, there's no way.
We have to be men in principle here, playing a hard schedule.
What are our strength?
There's no way.
Allegheny is a 4.3 strength of schedule, which is pretty good. Our strength of record.
4.3. What's
PH Glade Spring strength of record? -2. So I mean, pretty much we're saying. And this is not to throw any shade at.
Yeah, we're not throwing teams on the bus. It's really just Big G on the bus.
I imagine that if you put, I don't know, just to throw somebody out there, if you put Liberty Bedford in that same, I mean, they would probably be number 1 in the state in 1A if they were playing that schedule. I mean, maybe even Glenver or James River, one of those teams towards the bottom of 2A could be doing that. But I don't know.
If y'all do this, I want an asterisk beside my name, beside that.
Allegheny at 12, Devin, you agree?
Allegheny, that's who I had there before.
I'll
go Allegheny at 12.
I agree. There we go.
It's just like I said, every time they get shoved out, it's like y'all take a crawl up on their chest and just go to crapping.
That was all Gregory right there too. I mean, you can blame him for all the strength of schedules.
How took you long? We have people watching.
15-5, 9-3. They didn't even win their conference. Let's see here.
All right, so start from the top here. EC Glass, number 1. The Salem.
Hold on a second. Didn't Allegheny just get demolished by Wilson Memorial?
Wilson Memorial.
Yes. So they did. And then Wilson Memorial turned around and got demolished by somebody the other night, didn't they?
I don't think so.
No, I think they're doing the demolishing right now.
Okay.
Patrick Henry at 3. Hidden Valley at 4. Nelson County at 5. LCA at 6. 7, we have Martinsville Bulldogs. 8, we have the William Fleming Colonels.
34 points.
Welcome back at 9 there, the GW Eagles. Welcome back to the top 10, I guess. The Graham G-Men there at 10. Floyd County at 12. And the Allegheny Cougars hanging in there, just hanging on by a thread.
They weren't even in last week's poll, were they?
They welcome back.
Like I said, that needs to have an asterisk beside it.
Wow.
It does. That's just solid uncalled for right there.
I mean,
I'm sorry, Cole, that you having to listen to this tonight.
I think
sure he's at Virginia. I mean, he's at UVA Wise. He's probably listening right now. Him and Coach are.
Let's see here. Let me get this.
Yeah,
what's his brother's name?
Wasn't it Cade Wood or shoot? I can't remember his name. Cade, right?
Yeah.
I just got to look at this again.
So I'm gonna bring up the. We'll get into region talk real quick. Get some.
Let me see how many 30-point games they lost. Lebanon by 8, Abingdon by 1, and Union got them by 15. Oh, that was must have been sick that night.
So I do want to share this. This is from the 6-man. So we're using their brackets. They're the only group, I guess, in the who've been able to get these region brackets.
Listen, hold on. So I got something to say first before we go on. You know, y'all didn't sit here and talk about these boys' record like it ain't no tomorrow. Okay, I just want everybody to understand. Okay, so if you're 1-15, 1-19, 4-16, how much would you expect to win by? How much would you expect these guys to win by?
Oh, I know they're winning by a lot. I know they are.
I mean,
that's why they're so high up in the efficiency. It's just
41, 37, 43, 34, 49. Oh my God. Here's 61.
Who was that against?
What, 61?
Yeah.
Honaker.
What is their record?
They're like 2-18. That's what I'm saying. That's what I asked you a few minutes ago. Here's Northwood. Northwood, they're 11-12. And they beat them by 46 points each time. I'm just saying they take care of the business like they're supposed to. That's all. I just want everybody to know that. That's all.
All right. You done? Are you good?
Yeah. I knew it was coming.
Let's talk some region playoffs. So like I was talking about, this is from the 6-man. This is 2C. So this is what we were talking about earlier, just how crazy this bracket is. 2C. So you have the 1 seed Liberty Bedford versus 8 Glenver. I think right out of the bat, that's gonna be a tough game. Glenver just beat Floyd, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is it correct what you said earlier about Liberty Bedford is the number 1 team in this region because of their what?
Power rankings.
Because they play Glass, they play LCA, and they lose. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I think the games they've won against those 3A and 4A teams, have really helped them out in the power rankings.
Who'd they beat in 3 and 4A?
So the 4-5 matchup is a rematch, Nelson County at Dam River. I know the power rankings, you can't really do much with that. I don't like to see rematches in that first round of the playoffs, and I don't like that. I don't like seeing that, but it is what it is. 3 Floyd versus 6 Radford, another rivalry game, another game that we've seen. And then you have Gretna, the 7 seed, versus Martinsville, the 2 seed. So a really good region here. It's gonna be some teams that could make the final, but who are going to lose in that first round. You guys have any thoughts on picks or anything like that for the first for the 2C?
Yeah, I think it comes down to Nelson and Martinsville. I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, I think Martinsville, they're probably going to have a fire lit under them after they lost to Floyd last night. I just can't see that happening again if they both win their first round matchups. So we'll see.
So you have Martinsville over Gretna, and then you have Floyd at 3 over Radford. I think Radford could pull the upset there. I mean, it's a rivalry game.
Yeah.
Radford has a good team.
Has Radford already beat them once this year?
I have to go back and look.
If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think we'll see what happens. I mean, Gretna, I think could actually give more. And I think they might match up pretty well against Martinsville. I mean, they got some athletes over there as well. So we'll see.
All right. I'm just going to say it. Liberty's schedule is against all 4A teams, 3 and 4A teams, except for one, Alta Vista. So, it just never mind.
Yeah, power rankings. I mean, it definitely favors who you play. I mean, Liberty's a good team. Let's not say that they're a bad team or anything like that. They're a good team. I think this region is just so good. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, that 1-8 matchup is already gonna be a doozy. I think Glenver, like we said, can't string a lot of games together for wins, but they can beat some good quality teams. So I think Liberty's have to come out playing hard that very first game of the tomorrow night. So we'll see what happens there. Nelson County, another rematch with Dan River. Do you think Dan River can learn something from their previous 2 losses and to get an upset there? Or you think it's Nelson County all the way?
I think Nelson County is going to actually. I think they'll handle business and I don't think they'll let it get as close as they did last week. I think they'll go on and just keep your foot on the pedal and drive away.
I mean, so if you get that 2-3 matchup there, the semifinals and finals are at Franklin County, so you'll have Floyd County and Martinsville at Franklin County, and then I guess Nelson. And who would you take in that 8-1? Would you think there's an upset possibility there with Glenver, or you think Liberty will take them?
I think Glenver's playing as good as anybody is right now. I wouldn't be surprised I don't know.
It's in the backyard. I'm gonna be a Franklin County resident, so I'll be in town watch those games there.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm gonna also say the same thing. I'm gonna say give me Nelson County and Martinsville there for the championship game. Both teams moving on. I think Martinsville and a nail biter there for the championship game though. A nail biter. Don't know why I'm saying that. I just got Gary Hall. That dude's been coaching for years and years and years. Martinsville has shown that they can beat some really good quality teams pretty badly as well. But Nelson County is no slouch. There's nothing against Nelson County or Coach Watson at all. But both teams will move on to the state tournament, I believe.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm with you.
Let me pull up some more here. We have another one.
I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody better watch out for the little guard for Nelson. Not Carter. What's the other one, Devin? The sophomore.
Jason Ross.
The kid can play. He's good. He's really good. I think he could. I know Colton gets hit. Colton and Bryce get all the accolades, but Ross he's a player. I think when he's said and done by into his junior year, possibly into his senior year, I think he may be a better prospect than Colton is.
Another one from the 6-man here. So they have for the 3 seed. So this is also going to be I think a doozy of a region as well. You have the 1 seed there, Western Albemarle taking on the winner of East Rock and Monticello. Allegheny, the 4 seed, taking on Rocktown or Heritage there in the 5-12 matchup. Turner Ashby, the 3 seed, taking on who we think could get to that championship game, make it to the state tournament. Liberty playing Rustburg there in the 6-11 matchup, and then Wilson Memorial, the 2 seed, who's been just tearing up everybody, playing Stanton or Spotswood in that 7-10 matchup. So I don't know. I mean, I have to look at Turner Ashby's schedule and see who they played and who they beat, but I don't think Liberty Christian is. I mean, it's the first thing I play against Rustburg, right? I think Rustburg beat them in the season, so watch out for that. But I think they get past that game. I think they can give Turner Ashby all they can handle, and I can see them winning that game as well.
I'm going to tell you who it's going to come down to. Christian. I'm sorry, it's going to come down to Liberty Christian and Western Albemarle for the region.
Really?
Yes.
I think that Liberty Christian and Wilson Memorial game there in the semifinals is going to be a really good one. I mean, Wilson Memorial's been beating everybody pretty bad. I don't know. That's gonna be a tough game. I mean, you win that game, you go to the state tournament because you make it to the championship game. I could definitely see Liberty Christian winning that one, but Wilson Memorial's been on a roll here lately. I don't see Allegheny beating.
Turner Ashby beat Wilson Memorial both times.
They did?
Yep.
What score? Pretty bad?
Let me make sure hold on. Let me put Wilson Memorial. Yes. Okay. So they're 20-2. Both of their losses are to Turner Ashby. Games were 66-45.
Wow.
And I'm sorry. I messed up. Turner Ashby lost to Wilson Memorial 66-45. Let me see what the other one was. I thought they played them twice. I guess they didn't. So I guess they only played them one time. Sorry. So they got beat by Wilson Memorial. My fault. No, they beat them the first time 70-57 and then lost to them. Sorry.
Have you seen Western Albemarle in person? What do you think about them?
Yeah, no, they're good. I was just gonna say they're like, I mean, they're basically like the Hoosiers. I mean, they're like very scrappy. I mean, obviously a fundamentally sound team. Really not sure how LCA got them, the second time they played or whatnot, but they're just so good, and they they're not gonna wow you with like skill, but they just like they keep coming at you. They can take punches and they can come back at you. I think
they got jacked.
Albemarle, yeah, exactly. Like Western or Albemarle is probably one of the best teams in the state, and they they definitely hung in there for 3 quarters with them. Yeah, I think Western Albemarle would be my team to come out of the region for sure. But that LCA Wilson Memorial game is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I think Wilson Memorial is probably playing some of the best basketball in the state right now, but LCA is, like y'all said, that's not a team I would want to run into.
Rocktown beat Turner Ashby 2 times. Both times they played them. So just to give you a little bit. I'm just gonna say it just like I said in football. LCA got slapped in the face. That's all I'm telling you.
And that's this thing with these power rankings. It's just I don't know if I like them at all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how
you do it. What have we done? 2A and what was that? 3A,
2C, and 3C.
Well, I mean, 4D. Just 2C. And I said, who was that? Who did I say? Nelson and Martinsville.
Nelson, Martinsville.
And then
and 3C, you had Western Albemarle and LCA, I think.
And the LCA, yep. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm good with that.
4D here. Hanley's the 1C there in the north. EC Glass is the 1 in the south. 2-3, we have a rematch of last year, just flipping them a little bit. GW hosted Salem last year, beat Salem. Salem gets them there in Salem this year. Glass will take on the winner of Halifax and JF. And Hanley gets the Millbrook and Orange County. Charlottesville and Sharando there in the 2-3. Don't know a whole lot about the North. It seems like Hanley is that team going to be the team to beat there in the North. I don't think they're going to be losing to anybody up there.
Hanley's is number 1, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, number 1 in the state, ain't they?
For 3 or for 4?
For 4.
Oh, are they number 1 in the state?
I'm just gonna make sure. Maybe I'm sticking out of turn.
Yeah, I think Hampton might be, or Hanley. Yeah, Hanley and Hampton, they're both up there. Glass is up there.
What is Petersburg? Are they 3 or 4?
They're
3.
3, ain't they?
Yeah. Yeah, that Salem GW game is gonna be a good one. I mean, Salem, they got Cam Bowles, a whole host of Patty Foot and all those guys. 19-3, we said.
That's a rematch from last year's game too, right? I mean, I think GW beat Salem, if I'm not mistaken. I think they ended their season.
Yep,
I was wrong.
Beat Salem there at Averett. Yeah, that'd be interesting. GW hasn't lost in a while. They won 12 straight, playing some good ball. Kobe Morrison. That's be a really good one. I'll be there for that one. So I'll let you know how it goes. Get some.
Give me Hanley and Glass.
Hanley and Glass. Here's the thing, though. I mean, Glass is number 1 in our poll for sure. But if they get that semifinal matchup against a Salem, that's gonna be a really good one.
Oh yeah.
What date is that? That's on Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where are those games at?
So they're all the higher seed. So if Salem beats GW on Monday, they'll travel to Glass on Wednesday.
Well, I might have to go to that. What is February 25th? Is that next Thursday?
That's Wednesday.
Man, he's just not listening to me at all tonight.
Well, I'll have to be at that Glass game. That's for sure. If they win, of course.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I think this year's 4D is just. I think all the regions have been pretty good so far. I mean, 3C had some good matchups there. You had two good matchups in 2C. 4D you have a good couple of. I mean, even the playing game, I think JF and Halifax County game would be a good one too. I think JF gets that one though. I still have to go Glass and Hanley to come out of this one. I would not be surprised or totally shocked to see Salem get in there somehow. I mean, I think they have a really good team out there in Salem, so
Wouldn't that
they'll
be
challenge Glass. But I think Glass they're just so efficient on defense and offense. Like I think they're up there.
that would be something for Glass to go 21-0 and not make the state playoffs, wouldn't it?
I know that'd be tough. That'd be really tough. I mean, it's like, but anything can happen in the region playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Glass is a team to beat, but I'm just saying I think Salem can offer a good game there. So we'll see what happens. And then I think we have one more here. I want to go over real quick before we end it off here. 5C.
5C.
Yeah. So this one's a little different because we don't know all the teams in it. It's kind of like like football season again, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have Fleming there as a 7C against James River Midlothian. There's a 2.
If I ain't mistaken, Albemarle is number 1 in the entire state. Maybe that's who I was thinking about.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're really good. PH Roanoke. I mean, finished number 3 in our poll. Was it 14-5 overall, something like that? The 5C against Glen Allen.
Seems like they're getting smacked in the face too.
I know. I think they're a lot better than a 5 seed. But again, I guess power rankings. I mean, Glen Allen and all the other guys are playing 5, 6A teams. It's kind of the more I talk about the power rankings, I kind of hate them.
Yeah,
like
it's frustrating.
If you have teams playing, if you're like Liberty, right? Liberty Bedford, you're playing all 3 and 4A teams, right? In your schedule, right? You're not playing any 1 and 2A teams, so you don't have to worry about those. So you get a few of those wins. That looks really good.
All right. Albemarle's number 1 in 5A. They're number 10 in the state. They've lost 1 game.
2 West Albemarle, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yep, that's exactly who it was.
Yeah.
But they turned around and beat them the next time.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't know a lot about James River Midlothian. I just know that William Fleming has to travel again to Richmond, and didn't go very well for football. It's just tough. I mean, these teams that are having travel 2 hours away or 2.5 hours away, maybe more, 3 hours.
Jeez.
To go play on Friday night. So these teams will play tomorrow. So I hope they leave now and get some rest before the game starts tomorrow.
Listen, y'all know how I feel about. I feel bad for Fleming and PH and Franklin County because there's no 5 or 6A teams to play around here, and I feel like all these Richmond and Virginia Beach teams they are battle hardened at this point in the season, and I just feel like it's tough to travel all that way and play against these teams, and I don't know. I haven't looked at Glen Allen's schedule. I haven't looked at James River Midlothian's schedule, but I feel like I just don't know how wins for PH against like Salem and Christiansburg and Cave Spring. I don't know how those wins translate over like those other Richmond teams who all's on their schedule. So I don't know. We'll see.
I haven't seen anything for 3D yet. I mean, they have like power rankings for 3D. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know, like they have a final official bracket out yet. Let's see if I can find anything on.
Let me see. I'm looking at James River Midlothian right now. They are 16-2, 12-1, number 38 in the state. Let's see who they lost to. See if they played anybody worth a. Lost to LC Bird. Jasper. Who was Jasper? Got 3 stars beside it.
Is that an out-of-state team?
Jasper, Alabama, which is 21-8 and ranked 46th in Alabama. They just got beat in their playoff game, actually 70-57, so they're done. So let's see here. They hadn't lost, but what did I say? 1 game? 2 games? LC Bird, and then who was the team that was number 1 playing? in 5C?
Albemarle.
Albemarle. Yeah.
And who was Fleming playing?
Fleming plays James River Midlothian.
Fleming does. Who does PH play?
Clinton Allen.
Let's see what played now. I'm with Devin. I don't think Roanoke Schools is going to be making that out of that region at all.
This is tough having traveled out far.
Well, Glen Allen's 17-4, 9-2, number 73. Let me see if we can get a comparison on that.
I did want to just
they lost to John Marshall.
Mm.
They lost to Bird, lost to Freeman, lost to Clover Hill. I don't know. Maybe I give Patrick Henry Roanoke a shot against them. But I think I'll go ahead and take them in the first round. I don't think they're gonna make it past Albemarle though.
Should we talk about just the ODAC? One last game here for the ODAC for the regular season. Just want to share the standings. Macon and Wesleyan played the other night. Macon got the win, so they're in first place, sole possession, first place.
They pretty much wrapped it up with that win.
I have a little bit of gripe about the ODAC. I was looking at some net rankings, all that stuff like that. You know, what do they call it? You know, however they do D3, whatever the rankings there. They're saying that only maybe one team might get in from the ODAC. That might be just be random Macon. So depending on how things work out for the ODAC tournament,
I can't see that.
I can't either. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either because I think the top three are going to make it right now.
I said, you think we can get 3 in? They're like, well, all our
4 in last year.
Huh?
Got 4 in last year.
Yeah. The guy I was talking to, I think it's D3 Data Cast or something like that, or they're called. He said their simulations, they did. I forgot how they do it, but they do some simulations. They said that the ODAC is getting like 1.79. So there's some simulations where they get 2, and a lot of them only get 1. So it's like, I don't know. I can't believe that. I think Roanoke College is a really good team, 11-4 there in the ODAC, 18-6 overall. Then you have Wesleyan, who's just lost by 10 there to go to second place. So it's gonna be tough.
Well, how about 4, 5, and 6? I mean, they're both all of them 9 and 6. I wonder what's is that the way if they finish up that way, is that the way it's going to stay?
I don't know. Because I mean, so 4, 5, and 6 is what is Lee, Sydney, and Lynchburg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then 7 and 8, you got Averitt and Guilford. I guess they clinched, so I don't know if the top record is there.
Let's just go ahead and name off the Dr. and Jekyll and Mr. Hyde team of the ODAC. Anybody?
Avery University?
I mean, they just got whipped by Guilford again.
So look at this.
This is ridiculous, man.
So Washington Lee plays Hampton City, so you're definitely going to have one of those be in the tiebreaker, right? So that's what currently 4 and 5.
Yes.
And then 6 plays Wesleyan, who's number 2.
Well, we do know that the 8 teams that will be at the ODAC tournament anyway.
Yeah, we know the 8 teams.
We just don't know how they're going to.
Yeah.
We know the top 3. We know the top 3 seeds.
So it'll be interesting. So right now, I think was it Roanoke plays Lynchburg, right?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. So that could change too. I don't know. I mean, that you could see if let's say that. Gosh, I don't know. There's gonna be a tiebreaker there because if Lynchburg doesn't beat Wesleyan, and then you have the loser of.
Can you see who won between Sydney and Lynchburg in the regular season? I thought, did they split? I'm just trying to figure out how they got Sydney above Lynchburg right now, because that's really all right. Hadn't Sydney plays Washington Lee?
Sydney lost to Lynchburg by 10. That was February 11th.
They play any other time?
I don't see another time.
I wonder how they got the tiebreaker right now and being ahead of
them. It could be overall record, maybe. I don't know.
What is everybody's overall record? I didn't even look.
Lee is 17-7, Sydney is 15-9, and then Lynchburg is 14-10.
Oh. What is Roanoke?
They are 18-6.
And then Wesleyan is what?
17-7, and then Macon is 22-2.
I can see what they're going with right now. I mean, if somebody other than Macon wins it, that's the only way that it might be the only way they get somebody in. I just can't see 18-6 and 17-7 not going. I just can't see it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. But hey, we'll be next week. We got a busy week going on, guys. We will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be at the ODAC tournament. We're working with the ODAC for some stuff in Flow Sports. So we're gonna be there doing some socials, doing some interviews.
I thought the championship was on Saturday this year. Is it not?
Yeah, for men's. So Friday you have the semifinals, and then finally have Saturday for men, and then semifinals on Saturdays for the women's, and then final on Sunday for women's. So busy week.
You gonna be in that house?
Huh?
You gonna be in that house this week?
No, we're moving in the 26th, so the day before.
Oh my God, I'm gonna need a place to stay this weekend, man. Next weekend.
Yeah. So that's what everybody's gonna do, right? Everybody's gonna be on our house and stay, and then help us, unpack and do everything we need to do.
That's a cheap Cherokee out of a hotel room next week already.
Yeah. All right, guys, we've been on here for an hour and a half. Anything else before we
Has it been that long? Oh my God. Yeah, two things. Huge NCAA basketball game this Saturday night. Anybody?
Is this West Coast Conference basketball?
No, this would be pretty much a Midwest team and an East Coast team. I think it's a neutral court game.
Duke and Michigan, right?
Yeah. Where's that game at? DC, ain't it?
I don't even know. It was some classic or whatever, but yeah, I didn't even see where it was being played at.
The newest #1 team in the country will be playing #3. Ought to be a barn burner. And so I will have to open up the hotline right now before we get off of here. And I'll have to admittedly say something that, we talk about polls all the time, right? I mean, who's #1? Michigan. But is Michigan playing the best basketball? I don't necessarily think so. But they've only lost one game, so therefore they're on the #1 seed or #1 team in the country, correct? I think there's a team in the South that's lost about 6 games right now that I know of. I don't know. Maybe their record's like 18-6 right now, or something to that effect. 19-6. I think they're the best team in the country right now.
Who is this going to be? Wow. Oh my gosh. I mean,
nobody's got them winning the natty though. I don't understand.
Wait, it's just 3-point shooting. If they can get, I think they said something like the other night, like no NCAA champion has won a national championship with shooting less than like 32% or something like that. And I think Florida's up to 30 now. So if they can get above 32% shooting the 3-ball, I think they're looking good.
Well, anybody can say what they want to about Chinaloo. I think he's playing as good as anybody is right now. And that whole front line is playing good right now.
Yeah.
So I think they're the team to watch out for. I think they are natty bound. That's what I say. I say it right now. I think they have the horses to compete with Michigan on the front line or Arizona or anybody to that effect. I don't think this is a wide open natty by no means. I think it's all about matchups. Teams like, Houston. Houston's going to play D up people and stuff like that. Not necessarily light it up on offense, but I don't know. I just don't think they have the firepower to stay with a Florida again. You know what I mean? That's just me. Has anybody got a natty pick right now?
If Darren Peterson would play a full game, maybe I'd pick Kansas. But
you're right.
He literally knocks down a 3, turns around, taps Coach Self on the shoulder, and gets him out immediately. I mean, it's crazy. That dude is playing somehow 18 minutes a game, and he's averaging like 30 points. I mean, it's nuts.
I think Texas Tech got knocked out the other night. They're done. I mean, Toppin tears his ACL. I watched that game the other night against Arizona State, non-contact. He tears his ACL. I think that just knocks them out completely. I don't think I don't think they have a shot. But I mean, I just don't see anybody above Florida that's any better than Florida and is playing any better, especially not playing any better than Florida.
I told you that a long time ago too.
Yeah,
I said,
think they just.
how's Carolina above Florida? And then Carolina kind of proved me right when they got blasted by NC State.
There we go.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I would tend to agree with you. If we would have been full strength on night and actually had a center on the floor, yeah, I would agree with you. But I watched that game the other night. Well, I'm sorry, I was at the gym and it was on. I didn't even realize Vesser wasn't even in the game. I was like, how did we get blowed out that bad? I had no idea that the kid didn't play.
Let's see Olivier. Let's throw Olivier Ryu out and onto the floor there, Gregory, and see how he would do against whoever they're playing. What would happen?
Is that 7-8 dude or 7-10 or whatever he is?
He's like number 7 on our chart there again. So we don't worry about that.
UConn is not playing any defense this year. Danny Hurley probably had them boys running steps today. They got beat last night against Creighton at home. So I've seen teams. This is the teams that I've seen that have been picked. Michigan, Houston.
We lost him.
I think you might have cut him off there.
Oh, he lost him. All right. Well, I guess kind of end the stream. We've been on for a while, and Big Greg's frozen. So I think we're gonna call it a night, fellas.
Probably perfect time in there.
That's perfect timing. He was getting on a roll. I can tell. So. All right. See y'all.
All right, folks.